All right, everybody, Scott Pierce here at Listings to Leads. Welcome to the call. In this call, we are literally going to walk through and we're going to schedule the ads, schedule the posts, calendar the videos that we need to be doing on social media every day of the week as possible, as our schedule, as our budget permits. And I'm going to walk through, if you've only got a $35 to $50 a week budget for Facebook, or you got $300 to $400 a week you can spend on Facebook ads, we're going to go through that and get you in the right place so that no matter where you're at in this journey, that you're going to improve, you're going to succeed, and you're going to get more business from social media using Listings to Leads. So if you got the ability, have this call, or if you're watching the recording, have this video on one monitor, one screen, and then have Listings to Leads open in another, because we're not going to be done at this and you have more questions than answers. We're going to get done at this and you're going to be pretty much done with what you need to do. Real quickly, just to make sure we're all clear on what Listings to Leads has for you, we've got 100 plus social media lead gen engagement funnels ready to launch. They're in the system for you, all branded, your colors, your logos, your branding, ready to go. Pre-written daily post, ads, and video scripts, all completely editable. All this content updates, educates, and it will fascinate your audience. It's the three things that we got to make sure that we're doing with our social media. We got to provide our audience with updates. We got to educate, help homeowners, help home sellers, help home buyers. And then we got to fascinate them. We got to get their interest. We got to keep them engaged with us. And the content I'm going to share with you this week and every week going forward does that. And to that point, we've got a proven daily content calendar and schedule for the entire year, absolutely waiting for you. And this is based on 14 years of doing online marketing in real estate. So we got a lot of experience to draw from. We're working with brand new agents that became top producers and top producers that went on to even further success. And one of the main things in all of this stuff that we're doing, call to actions and lead capture behind all the content. So all of the stuff that we are doing, it is not to just put something out there as a branding exercise. We're going to brand ourselves, but we're also going to have lead capture. We're going to have engagement with everything that we do. And the beautiful thing is there are free and paid options. So we've got ways of doing this to where if you've got more time than money, we got you. If you got more money than time, we got you covered there as well. So before we literally get into the accounts and we start actually doing this. So again, hopefully you got one monitor for the video for the call today, and you got another monitor that you can actually do some work on. But real quickly, personalities over brands. So this is a little bit for those of you that are new to this, right? You're new to social media, because we really want to make sure that your personality comes forward and quirkiness converge. Okay. Start slow, but stay consistent. When you take time off of social media, it starts making you look like a part-time agent, and all of that great, that people knowing you, people getting comfortable seeing you, people getting used to seeing you, all of that dissipates as you take time off. So we're going to be doing these calls every single week. That's why we've got content. We've got that calendar to keep you on track so that you're never wondering what to do. You know what to do. You just have to do it. Again, if you're new, no one is going to see your first post or videos. I'm not interested in getting you up to 25 to 50 to 100 people looking at your stuff. I'm looking for you to get to 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 people seeing your videos, seeing your ads, seeing your posts. So we got a much bigger goal here. So in the beginning, not a lot of people are going to see your videos, and that is totally fine, because you are not going to be that great in the beginning. No problem, because you're only going to get better and you're only going to get more views as you do this. So stay committed to what we're doing. Just do it, and you're going to get better and you're going to start seeing results. And this is really what we're going to walk through today, is one of the best ways for people to get to know and trust you. And to be honest, don't worry about the like part of this. Worry about the know. So that's consistency, the trust, the great content that we're going to be delivering, and the like. You will attract your tribe, and the like will come from it. You don't need to try to be liked in what we're doing here. And again, consistency. That's what moves people from the click to the conversation to the conversion, is always being consistent. So we talked a little earlier about the types of content, right? We said update, we said educate, we should fascinate. The first part of what we're going to do in the call is the update and educate part. When you log into Listings to Leads, you're going to see the training/content calendar by clicking the training tab on the top left-hand side. So you log into Listings to Leads, you click training, and you're going to see this calendar, and it goes back pretty much indefinitely, and it goes forward. It's on a 4-week rotating cycle. There are some things that repeat weekly, some things that repeat monthly, some things that repeat quarterly, but we've got it all tagged in here for you using best practices, working with agents for the last 14 years and doing this. So that's where you can see the kind of the schedule, the calendar there at a big picture level. And the first thing, the first funnel that we're going to deploy this week will be for a listing, yours or borrowed. I want you to find a listing. If you've got a listing that you can market this week, even better. If it's an open house, yours or borrowed, using the Listings to Leads open house marketing platform would be the best thing that you could do. But we want to market a listing that is for sale, because that is what gets the most views, clicks, and leads with phone numbers for your money. This is the fastest way to fill up your database. In 60 days, you could be at 300 to 600 new people in your database, most with phone numbers and emails, where you are starting to close or get one deal a week, buy side or sell side, because you're building that pipeline. All right. So marketing a listing that is for sale is absolutely critical every single week. And this constant low-hanging fruit. All right. So most of the people that you're going to be generating are going to be longer term people, right? That's just the nature of internet leads. But two things. One, a fair number of these people are also sellers. I hear that all the time from people. I generated a lead off an open house. It turns out they had a property they had to sell. So I helped them buy a property and I helped them sell their property. And they got 2 transactions out of that lead. And again, constant low-hanging fruit. Now, that's not going to be evenly distributed over the lead cycle. So it's not like you're going to, for every 10 leads, 2 of them are going to be seller leads. But as you start generating more of these leads, you're going to find there are definitely seller leads in there. And the other thing, the last thing here, this is super important. If you go from marketing a listing here and there to marketing a listing every single week, you're going to be so much more confident and you're going to be so much better when you're in a listing presentation with a seller, because now you've got so much more experience in marketing listings that when you are in a listing presentation, that confidence is going to come through and you're going to win more listings, especially with the Listings to Leads listing presentation. So I'm going to go into Listings to Leads. So I'm going to come out of the presentation and I'm going to skip back and forth. And I'd love your feedback later on this style of presentation, but go to Listings to Leads. If you're not a client, sign up for a free trial. Everything we're going to do here can be done in a free trial. So I said, we're going to market a listing that's ours or borrowed. If you need help getting a listing into your account, get with our support team. If you need help on how to borrow a listing, talk to your broker, get into the mastermind group. But this is the number one critical marketing lead gen asset that you've got, yours or borrowed, is to market a listing. And so let's just get into the social media aspect of it. I've got 15 Ambient Way right here. There's an open house. I'm going to click the green market listing button. And the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to do a paid ad, a free post, and I'm going to do a video. I got the video script, and we're going to get a social media post to the seller. So this is for today. So I would do my listing marketing on Mondays. So if it's Monday and you're going to do this and just get it out the door right now, just confirm the location. All right. Got a lifetime budget of $35. This is the Facebook ads platform right here No need to go into Facebook to do a Facebook ad. This ad will capture name, email, phone number, and purchase time frame. So I got a budget of $35. My start and end date is right here. So if I was going to schedule this for later, I would just take the start date and edit that, edit the end date, and hit create ad. So now I've got an ad for a listing, and it doesn't matter if it's my listing or not. So again, if you don't have a listing to market, you don't have a new listing to market, find one and get that ad out the door. If you got the ability to do an open house this coming weekend, that would be even better. There's so many more opportunities. Next up is a social media post. And again, since this is Monday and this is a listing, I want this out the door right now. So I will click post now. But if I was going to schedule it for later, like we're going to do here in a few minutes, then I would click schedule, and I would schedule it for the appropriate date. And just like the ad, when people click the social media post, the single property website has so much great lead capture on there, shows off the property absolutely beautiful. And I would share that back to my personal page and ask the seller to put it on Nextdoor. So if this is your listing, ask the seller to put it on Nextdoor. Doesn't hurt. The next up is the short form video script. Now, this is where, oh my gosh, there's so much value here. Again, even if it's not your listing, you don't even have to be in the video. And for those of you that have never done a video like this, I want you to at least record it, even if you're not going to publish it. So what you do is, this is the script right here in the gray. And I'll just role play it real quickly here. But essentially, again, you don't have to be in the video. You can just video the house and you go along. Hey, everybody in Granite Bay, Scott Pierce here at L2L Realty. And I want to let you know that at 15 Ambient Way in Granite Bay, we're having an open house on Sunday, 31st from 1 to 4 p.m. You can get all the photos, price, details, and more by texting 10006 to 25678 or DM or comment below, and I'll send you the information, right? And then you just go through the rest of that script right there. And that's what I was saying earlier. We put call to actions with everything we do, even a video script like this. So if you're subscribed to the Listings to Leads text and IVR service, that text code will be dropped in there automatically so that you can generate more great leads from the videos. All right. So these videos are phenomenal because you're going to record the video. You're going to upload it to YouTube, to Facebook, to Instagram, to TikTok. All right. You're going to get a lot of great algorithm love from that, especially you do it consistently. And the longer you do it, you're going to get better and you're going to get more views and you're going to get more leads from it. So if you don't know how to use this, click the green send button, send it to yourself. And then these two buttons here you can go to the App Store and download the teleprompter app if you need one. You may or may not need one for Apple and Google. And then if you don't know how to use an app, click that blue button, everybody. So and just watch this video. In this video, I tell you how to open up the email, how to get that script into the app, and how to record it and how to upload it. So this easy, quick video right there for you. A lot of you may know how to do this already. So we got a paid ad. We've got a post to all of our platforms. We've got the video that we can upload everywhere. And then the last thing is for the listing agents. So if you are a listing agent, please make sure to get these tools called the seller social media post, right? Share to seller social media. Make sure to click the green send a seller button, add the seller's emails and salutation like you see here. Click send. And that's going to send the seller this Facebook post. You'll be CC'd. The seller's going to think it came from you. So I want you to call the seller up and say something like, hey, Ian, this is Scott. Want to make sure that you got the social media post for your property there. It's on Zillow, it's on Trulia, and we're doing a lot of great marketing. I just got an ad sent to Facebook and Instagram, and I wanted to make sure that we don't miss any opportunity for someone to see your property. So if you have any questions, let me know. But if you want to put that on your Facebook page, that would be awesome. Does that make sense for everybody? So if you're a listing agent, these generate listings, they generate buyers, and it's all free because it's a seller putting it up on their Facebook page. So listings are critical, and you want to make sure you get a listing done every single week. So many reasons. The second funnel that you want to launch this week is for a pending or sold listing, yours or borrowed. All right. This is phenomenal because this is one of the best ways to engage home sellers with information they're not going to get somewhere else. They may get an email with some sort of a listing alert thing, or maybe they get a Zillow thing. You know what? You promoting it, especially with the tools here, you're going to get so much more bang for the buck. And the people that see it are going to get even more information than they would have otherwise. Marketing, again, it doesn't matter if it's yours or borrowed. Marketing a pending or sold listing is just amazing. If it's your listing in particular, even in the ads to post the videos, try to tell a little story. How'd you find the buyer? Was there anything in the escrow process that you had to come in and be the hero and do something maybe a little bit different, right? Where you quote unquote earn your money type of thing. People love that kind of stuff. People love the inside baseball, the behind the scenes type of thing. So if there was anything related to that listing would be of interest, let's share that and let's use that to engage more people. And like I said, this is marketing pending and sold listings is really one of the best ways to engage homeowners looking to sell, especially the ones looking to sell sooner that don't have an agent yet. In the ads, you can retarget. So when we're on social media, we could retarget these ads to all the homeowners and the leads in our database, which is nice. Now, here is an absolute gem that I have never heard anybody else say. And this would catapult your social media beyond anything else that you could do. And it's absolutely free. And that would be to do the video, just like the one I'm going to show you with the script we've got. Do a video for every single pending or sold listing in your area. You would be within 30 days, you would probably double or triple your social media audience. You would probably go from being a 2 or a 3 right now to being an 8 or a 9 in 30 days. And it would be so easy because it's the same kind of templated script for all of them, but it's going to be a little bit different because every property is different. So I'll walk through that as we go through this in the account. So pending and sold every single week. Let's hop out of the presentation. Let's go back into Listing to Leads. And I'm on the dashboard. So when you log in, you're going to be on the dashboard. It's going to look like this as you scroll down. And the next section on the dashboard are pending and sold listings. So again, if you do not have a pending or sold listing in your account, ask our support team for help if you need it, how to get it in there and all that. If you don't have a pending or sold listing that is yours, you can borrow one. And in our training, I walk through how to borrow one. I'll mention it just real quickly. And in all of these sections, there is a learn more. And if I click that learn more, let me just show you. It actually goes to either the page itself or to a jump page. So this is pending or sold, depending. They're different. So I'm going to select pending. And then here, there is a walkthrough video on how to market pending all the way through. You'll definitely want to watch that. Yours are borrowed. And then it's a detailed write-up with little videos on how to use the marketing tools. So if you ever want more information when you're in the dashboard, find that learn more button, and it's always right there, and just click it. You got the video, you got the write-up. So I'm going to click market listing for a pending or sold listing. And now earlier I talked about budgeting, right? Budget is obviously huge in everything that we do. So I would always spend $35 a week minimum on marketing a listing that is for sale. That's the one that we just did. Again, that would be my core every single week, no matter what happens, I'm marketing a listing. Now, the pending and sold would also be something I would want to make sure I get done every single week. Now, this is $50. So we default to $50 because seller leads are a little bit more expensive. But you see here I'm on Facebook and Instagram ads. It'll default location. And again, this is the Facebook ad. This is what's going to be on Facebook. We brought Facebook right into our system. We don't charge you extra money, right? There are some vendors that charge more money. Oh my God, that's nuts. And I'm going to schedule it. So I'm going to click the start date for the 27th. 10:30 a.m. is fine. And I'm going to run it till the 3rd. So I'm going to schedule this ad out. Now, if you have custom audiences and you can upload them into Listings to Leads, you can use the retargeting. And check this out. I've got my database uploaded. So I got all my leads, I want my buyer leads to see this. I want my seller leads to see it. I want my buyer leads to see it because I want them to just see that I'm a busy working person. I don't think my buyer leads are going to click on it necessarily. If they do, great, right? It's just more engagement for me with my buyer leads. So I put all my leads in this audience. And then I got a homeowner audience from My Plus Leads. So you can go to a service like My Plus Leads, Remine, maybe your title company, get a list of all the homeowners in your area, and you can upload them into Listings to Leads. And that way you can make sure that your ads are only going to these people. Again, that's my database and that's my homeowner audience. Now, if I don't have those, I would still run the ad just to the location only. So if I don't have those two custom audiences or one of the two, I would still run this ad to the location. And you can see there, the ad has been sent. Let me show you what these ads, how they work. And they all work the same way. And let me show you, because you might be thinking like, what did he do? That was so quick. It's almost so quick that you can't even figure out how it's working. But here's that ad, just like the one we just did. People click. Oh, I already filled it out. Sorry about that. 1 second. Let's try another one. Once you fill it out, you can't go back and fill it out again, which makes sense. Let's try this one here. There we go. So what is your time frame to sell? Because it's a seller lead. Continue. Name, email, phone number, continue, submit. And then they go to the just sold single property website. And the lead form is for them to put in a property address and get a home value. They can close that. They can scroll through the just sold single property website. They can access your 100% home marketing plan, right? You see how awesome this is. You got that there. So if they close out the first one, they can still do it here. But that's how these ads work. They're absolutely awesome. So we scheduled that out to go out tomorrow. I got a social media post. And again, I'm just going to, now again, if this was my listing, just in the ad as well, I can click edit post and I could say, we had 45 showings, 3 offers, and sold 14 over asking. Our 100 plus point marketing plan really got this in front of everyone. You see how I'm doing this? So there we go. And I'm gonna schedule this to go out tomorrow. I don't want everything. Sure, I could do everything to post right now if I wanted to, but then that's gonna be a little overkill for today, right? So I want good news to be dripping out all week long. I don't want, you see what I'm saying? Sure, I could make all these posts go out today, but then I'm gonna have that big glut and nothing happening tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. So I got the ad. And again, I would try to always, there's 2 ads I would always do every single week. The listing for sale, mine or borrowed. The listing that is pending or sold, mine or borrowed. And Kristen, that's awesome. So Kristen says, I've got a pending sale, but you know what? Even if you don't, Kristen, make sure you find one, please, because that conversation, I want that top of mind. I want that conversation. I want that thought process in all the homeowners in my area, that when they think about selling their home, that they think of me because they keep seeing me talking about homes that are going into contract and homes that are selling. Next up, short form video script. Here's the script right here. I don't need to go through this for every single one of them, but the script is over here. You can see again, I'm telling a little bit of story in there. I got a little bit of a verbiage about how it's not just that this property got sold, but how did it get sold? Right? That's where the engagement really comes in, is how did this property get sold? You don't need to go on for 10 minutes over it, but I'm telling you, that is where people start listening, because not you're talking like a human being. You're talking like a professional, not just some robot, right? Spouting off statistics. So lean into this. And even when it's not your listing, I'm telling you, I would use this script for every pending, every sold listing. I'm going to record that video. If I'm not confident, if I'm not good enough, I'm still going to record it. I just won't publish it. But I will, hopefully within a week or so, have the confidence and feel good enough about it to start publishing these. You can only schedule one free ad per listing. Yeah, I don't need to schedule out multiple posts per thing at a time. I just need to get that post out there. Does that make sense? Now I can set up auto posting that every time I change the status of a listing, an ad goes out automatically, a post goes out automatically. So that stuff can be scheduled based on the status changing. So get with our support team if you need on that one. Here's the thing about the video. You don't need to wait until tomorrow to record the video. You can go out today and record this video and then just save it on your phone until you're ready to publish. You can use programs to edit the video. So there's a lot of great programs out there, but you don't have to. You can just record the video and publish it. Get going with that for a few weeks, get your chops wet, get warmed up with this a little bit, and then worry about CapCut and worry about all these other programs. But do not sit there for 3 weeks learning some program just to add in text or images onto your videos, and let that keep you from doing the important part, which is the video. Okay. A raw video will be better than no video at all. Again, make sure you're doing one of these videos a week minimum, but I'm telling you, for extra credit, it's free. You're going to become a star within 30 days. Everyone's going to know who you are. Right? So your credibility, your visibility is going to absolutely skyrocket if you use that script I just showed you with every pending and sold listing that comes through your market. And think about what an expert you're going to become. Wow. I'm going to learn the market so good by the time I'm done. It's going to be absolutely insane. So we did the listing Monday. We did the pending sold listing on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, we rotate a targeted seller offer every week. So every week there is a different targeted seller offer. They rotate in a 4-week cycle. So the first of the month it's one, the second of the month it's another, the third and then the fourth, and then we rotate them around. This week is the 100-point home marketing plan. Home value, what's your home value, and updating home values is one of them. iBuyer is one of them. We're going to be doing cash offer. Landing pages are coming shortly. That'll become one of them as well. So the 100-point home marketing plan, though, this is a great retargeting ad where if you got the budget to spend $1 or $2 a day and you've got custom audiences, this would be a great ad to do. If you don't have the budget for this, then don't worry about it. I would also use the See Link in Bio tool, which I'll be showing you a little bit later, to have this pinned at the top of all of your social media profiles. I'll talk about that a little bit later. You will generate a lot fewer leads with this, but they're going to be faster converting. They're going to be lower funnel leads. And you can also use Google search ads. So we got the Google ad for this as well. That's optional because it's expensive. You're looking at $20 a day minimum for the Google ads on this. So let's go do it. I'm back into Listings to Leads. I'm on the dashboard. I'm going to scroll down. There's buyer landing pages. Here are seller landing pages. You get unlimited, but we got a few of the key ones up front. Here we go. 100-point home marketing plan, marketing tools. And you got the pre-listing packet. That's awesome to get to your seller leads. So here's a Facebook and Instagram ad So again, you can see here, we're talking about running for $1 as low as $1 a day. So the idea here is, here's the ad. And again, all of these are editable. I can change the videos. I can change the images. I can change the text. I can change the objectives. But the idea here is I got my custom audience. So here's my database. Here is my homeowner audience from My Plus Leads. And look at that, daily budget, $1. I'm going to start this ad on Wednesday. And it's great to have all these things overlapping. That's why I don't want 3 or 4 ads running from Monday to Monday necessarily. I want them to skip and rotate and stepstone through. So Wednesday, the 25th to the 2nd, right? So my start and end date are scheduled properly. This is going to run for $1 a day. It's only going to be seen by people that are in my database, right? Whether you're using Lofty, KW Command, Sierra Interactive, Boomtown, Real Geeks, it doesn't matter. Your database can be uploaded as a custom audience. So that way all those people see my ads more. And then again, I bought a list of homeowners in my area from My Plus Leads, but I could have used Remine. Title sometimes can help you with that. Batch leads, right? There's a lot of other programs as well. And I'm just going to hit publish. And so the ad will be scheduled for Wednesday. I'm going to spend $1 a day for 1 week. So $7, right? Now, again, if you don't have a custom audience, I wouldn't run this ad. So this tool here, I'll tell you, let's get through the Google ad first. So we got the Google ads. So again, this is pretty expensive, but check out, if you're into using Google, I would really invite you to try this tool because we get really good feedback from it. Check that out. Location, everything else is set up. My start and end date, but we got all the advanced options for you. So I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Right. So I'm going to schedule it out for Wednesday to Wednesday. And under advanced options, check this out. All the keywords, right? All the headlines. My gosh, look at that. How awesome is that? So if you're not into Google, don't worry about this. If you're into Google though, I highly recommend checking it out. The free social media post. Definitely want to get this out the door as well. And again, I can edit this a little bit if I wanted to before I schedule it. I can change the image. I can change it to a video. And I can schedule the post. And I'm going to select Wednesday, 12:11 a.m. Awesome. Schedule. So that'll go out on a Wednesday. I got the short form video script. And I love this video script. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Hopefully that'll stay. So this video script is one of my favorites. And I'll just run through it real quickly here. So imagine, and I would do this when I either do my listing video. In all these videos, you can do them in your office, but I would do it out in the field. It's just more energy. It's more dynamic. I think I don't want to say it's more professional. That's not really true, but I just the energy, right? You're a real estate agent, right? Yeah. Okay. You have an office, whatever. That's great. When you're talking about listings and things, get out into the field, I say. So anyways, imagine doing this, I would say in front of a listing, talking to the camera. Are you considering selling your Folsom area home in this changing market, but afraid you won't get top dollar? If so, DM me or comment below to get our 100-point home marketing plan to see how we can get your home sold for top dollar and as fast and as stress-free as possible. Learn how we're going to get your home in front of and shown to more buyers and get it sold so that you can move on with your life. And you just got the rest of that script right there. Always edit these scripts to be your voice, right? The goal is for you not to memorize these scripts. The goal of these scripts, and this is true for all of them, is to give you a great starting point, a great ending point, and a great structure to go through. If you did it pretty much word for word, you'd be totally fine. But I don't want you to feel like you have to memorize, or when you copy it into the teleprompter app, if you find that you want to edit some of it, totally fine. That's great. Because again, the important thing is that you do the video and you eventually publish the videos. So get that short form video script out the door, and keep in mind, we've got another call tomorrow, database mastery, because you may have noticed that all of these tools for the listings, for everything else, we've got e-flyers, and even better, we got database call scripts. So tomorrow I'm going to walk through the plan for the week on emailing and calling your database. We're actually implementing 10-digit text codes. You actually be able to text out of Listings to Leads shortly, but we don't have that yet. But anyways, the email and the call scripts. And if you got text, you can use your own text. But I just wanted to point out all these other tools here, right? We got the postcards for the farm. We got circle prospecting and farm scripts. And the last thing I'm going to show you here before we get back into the presentation for day 4 is the complete marketing plan to get your home sold. So if you haven't seen this yet, make sure to check this out. This is so powerful, and so many people are winning listings by presenting this in a listing presentation. Yeah, definitely make sure to check that out when you can. Monday was listings for sale. Tuesday, listings pending and sold. Wednesday, we did a targeted seller offer via social media. I walked through some of the other tools for the database and the farm that you can use as well. Now, Thursday, if you're looking for more buyer leads, this week we're doing new construction. And this is completely optional. Maybe you're not looking for buyer leads. I don't know. But if you are, the new construction is really a phenomenal way to go at it. They're usually a little bit more motivated. You get more first-time home buyers. You get more move-up buyers. You get empty nesters who are moving down and maybe coming from out of area to live closer to their kids. All right. New construction. Back to the dashboard in Listings to Leads. We were at the seller landing pages. So I'm just going to move up a section to the buyer landing pages. Here's new construction right here next to down payment assistance. I'm going to click marketing tools. Now, again, I'm going to show you how to do the ad, but if you're not, you're not compelled to do this ad, right? People only have so much of a budget. And I would always do the listing first for buyer and seller. I would do the pending and sold listing second. And then this would be like, if I had more money that I needed to spend or could spend, and I wanted to go for buyer leads, this is a great one. So I'm going to do location and end date. I'm going to do that for Thursday to Thursday. So the 29th through the 5th, 10:50 a.m. is totally fine. Now, one thing I might do right here, attention home buyers, free report, pros and cons, blah, blah, blah. So I might go edit post, and I might do attention wholesome home buyers. So my point here is editing that post a little bit to just be a little bit more in line with my area, right? So if there is a new development that's really popular or that you want to highlight, you can add it in there, right? So you can add it in there. Notice I put in the location. So I just put Folsom to attract people in the Folsom area, right? I can change the image. I can even put a video there, right? I could upload a video here, hit create ad. And now I got the ad scheduled for Thursday. We've got the social media post that we can schedule. And again, with the post, I would try to highlight a specific new construction development in my area, right? So you can see here, I got new homes in Del Boca Vista. Learn about new homes, schedule tours, and get the inside available buyer and send everyone else now, right? I can even do the hashtag. So I can say Del Boca Vista new, right? You get the idea. Awesome post, right? That's absolutely awesome. And so I've already got it scheduled to post on the 29th from the previous webinar. But if I didn't, there would be a schedule now button here. And then you'd be able to schedule it just like all the other ones. So we've got Google ads. If you want to do a Google ad, do it. But I think Facebook would be better. But again, if you're into doing Google and you got a great Google strategy and that would be part of it, go for it. But at some point you start running out of budget. I don't want to, I don't want to push anyone into a situation where your money would be better spent elsewhere as you're building up your revenue. All right. When we're making money, oh, we'll get into Google, right? We got ways for you to spend all that money, but we also have ways for you to spend that money intelligently and in a way that's going to bring quicker results to your business. All right. The last thing of the week that we're going to market is a PDF guide. This gets into education. With Listings to Leads, we have over 80 guides. All right. Half for buyers, half for sellers. And we rotate them every single week. So if you follow our training, this week we're doing a seller guide. Next week will be a buyer guide. And the reason, or real quickly here. So you see paid ads after you build your database to over 400 leads. If you're newer, if you're just starting out, if you don't have an audience, stay away from the paid ads or PDF guides. Do the other stuff, but it's awesome for educating homeowners. Great. The tools for the database and the tools that we have for your farm would be a great thing to implement with this for sure. Again, we got Google ads. In fact, that's had someone tell me they got a listing from marketing a PDF guide on Google. So let's get into, I'm back in Listings to Leads. I'm on the dashboard and I'm just going to scroll down. We got the buyer guides and we got the seller guides. And the guide I'm looking for is not here. Don't ask me why. I'm like, why is that? Why is the guide of the week not on here? Kristen, the most phone numbers actually come through the Google lead form. So the phone number that people have on file is the phone number that comes through. And usually those phone numbers are good because of two-factor authentication. And in fact, one of the great things that you can do is to do a public service announcement once in a while to make sure people turn on two-factor authentication, because that way you'll make sure to get better phone numbers. So it might be a good idea. And maybe we should come up with something like that once every month or so, right? Hey, make sure to turn on two-factor authentication for security and safety. And then that way you can make sure when they fill out these forms, you're always going to get the most updated phone number. But in most areas, the phone numbers are good, right? And again, it's a numbers thing. There's always going to be a percentage of bad numbers, a percentage of bad emails, right? A percentage of bad leads. That's just business. That's just life. So don't get hung up. The goal here is to get enough volume coming through that the bad ones don't even come up. So PDF guide, home seller negotiation secrets, click the green market button, short form video script. And you know what? Here's what I would do. Click send it to yourself. And when I'm recording the video for the listing that I'm marketing this week, and maybe when I do the recording for the 100-point home marketing plan that I'm going to publish on Wednesday or Thursday, I might also just record this on the same day. Whether I hang out for 10 minutes or 30 minutes recording some videos, what's the difference? So here's the script for the video. And again, you don't have to be in the video. It's better if you are, right? Again, quirky converge. Don't feel self-conscious about anything, right? We are who we are. And I got to tell you about Leo. So let me tell you about Leo real quickly here. And then we got to get into the best part of this call, because educate and update is awesome, but fascinate is so much more fun. But Leo was talking to this guy who's 60 plus years old, normal guy. And he said he's been looking at these scripts for months and months and months, been looking at them, did nothing with them. Finally bit the bullet, started doing the videos. And within 3 or 4 months or so, he is now getting thousands of views on his videos. Some of his videos get up to 10,000. He's had a few get up to 15 to 16,000. And here's the thing, and hopefully I'll say this the right way. Nobody is special in the sense that somebody has something that you don't. All of these people that you see on YouTube and these videos and they're killing it, they didn't start off killing it, right? They did not start off being a superstar. And if they did, good for them. But for the other 99% of us, we don't start out being comfortable superstars, just kicking it on camera, looking so comfortable. oh my God, I could never do that. But in fact, you can do it. You will do it if you actually get off your butt and just do it. All right. So again, in the beginning, hey, you know what? If you don't want to publish them, great. Just record them. At least record them, because you're going to realize within a pretty quick time frame that it's really not that bad. You're not that crazy looking. You're not that crazy sounding, right? You're actually a professional. And so do a few videos, get over that kind of hump, and then you can start publishing them. And then you can start messing around with CapCut and you can start messing with all these programs. But in the beginning, just get the video done, then work on getting them published, and then work on getting them better. You got the Facebook and Instagram ad. All right, just like normal, Facebook lead ad traffic or video views. Just whenever in doubt, leave it at default. So if you ever are presented with a couple of options, just leave it as default, because we have done all the heavy lifting for you. But at the same time, we like to give people, more advanced people, options. But in the beginning, just leave everything as default. So for the PDF guide location, I'm going to start and end date this Friday to Friday. Again, if you don't have the budget for this, don't worry about it. If you just do the ad for the listing and the ad for the pending sold listing, if you just do those two ads, you'll be fine. It's a PDF guide. It's for sellers. So I am going to use my audience. If I didn't have an audience, then I might just run it to the location. So I'm going to retarget, publish. So now I got the video done. I got the ad, right? The ad is out for Friday. I got a social media post, right? There's also the Google ad, the post, right? All this stuff works just like we saw before. So again, I've already got it scheduled for my last video. But again, and keep in mind here, right? You can edit the text. So if you want to add in there something, but cool. I might put in, for example, free guide. We had a home sale last year where the negotiations got and we saved the deal for our seller when the buyer's agent, right? What, I don't know where I'm going with this, but you get the idea, right? Again, can I tell a story here? Can I give a quick quip, right? One or two sentences to add a little bit of color to this, to make it maybe a bit more interesting based on experience. Again, we got the heavy lifting done for you. We got the platform in place. We got the core content in place. You can use it as is. But again, I always want to invite everybody to customize it a little bit as needed, just to make it more, again, in your voice. And now, remember, again, earlier, I was talking about the other tools for the database. So here you're going to see eFlyer for your database call script. We got postcards. We got farm and circle prospecting scripts. So we have a lot more tools than just the one for social media, but we can plan and get all this calendared and scheduled today so that the rest of the week, we can worry about other things. So we are done with the educate and update. Let me just mention, there is a see link in bio feature. Go to social content and you'll see it there. I'll throw that to you in a minute. But this link in bio tool, Instagram, you can use on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. It'll have your client review website. You can calendar, schedule calls, your client reviews, PDF guides, all the landing pages, important links to other profiles and website. So here it is. I just cut it up into 3 so that it could fit horizontally on my screen. But you can see there, it's awesome. Everything is automatically set up. So people can literally download the PDF guides and become leads off of your link in bio tool. That's available for you in Listings to Leads. The last part here, and we should be pretty good to go. There's 10:54 right now. I think 6 more minutes should be pretty good. In Listings to Leads on the dashboard, if you scroll further down, there is a section called Short Form Videos. There's also a tab called Social Content, where that link in bio tool is. And there you can select from 40 different topics to auto post up to social media. We've had great feedback from people. Dustin Fox came in and said that his Google business page got a great lift from these posts being put on there, and his traffic and his engagement from the Facebook or his Google business page increased a lot from these posts right here. So he came in the mastermind group, made a post about it, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is one of the topics in there is random holidays, international holidays, and American holidays. And for all you people in Canada, there's one called Canadian holidays. What we do at Listings to Leads is we create video scripts for all of those days, right? Not every single one of them, but a lot of them. On my screen here, all these little jelly beans in gold, all the ones along the top, those are national days of. So today or yesterday was National Banana Split Day. How awesome is that? So we've got the script, and I'm going to go to, and I went to an ice cream place called Snooks, and I recorded the video using the script, right? Promoting National Banana Split Day. I tagged the business. I was at the business. I had location, right? Post location was the business, right? I tagged the business in the post itself. I said the name of the business in the video. And so what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen after I publish this video? All the people that like that place are going to like me even more for promoting their place. Some of the people that have never heard of the place are going to like me more for showing off the place. The owners of the place, the people that manage the place, are going to like me more for showing off their place. And as I get better and I get a bigger audience, they're going to like it even more. And I'm going to benefit even more by doing things with them at a higher level. But in the beginning, don't worry about that. On today is Dog Appreciation Day. I will walk through the script with you. I'll show you where they're at. So don't worry about it. Just listen to me for now. Today is Dog Appreciation Day. If there is a dog park in your area or a great trail for dogs, whether they're on leash or off leash, always be good at that. Record this video out there. So go to the dog park, go to the trail, take your dog, record the video, tag the location, tag the park, tag the trail. Again, people that like the trail already, they're going to like you even more for showing off the trail they love. People that have never seen the trail that have dogs are going to like you even more because you are providing them with some great options to take their beautiful dog. You see how this works? So we've got the scripts all ready for you. Thursday is National Chop Suey Day. So there is a restaurant called Hop Sings in Folsom. They've got chop suey on the menu. I'm going to go to that restaurant. And now I could do this today. I could do it tomorrow. I don't have to wait till Thursday to do this, but I'm going to go have lunch at the restaurant. I'm going to order chop suey. I'm going to go through the script, right, in my own words. And I'm going to publish this video on Thursday. Again, all the people that love Hop Sings are going to love me more because I'm going to tag the place. I'm going to location the place in my post. So all the people that already like the place are going to like me. The people that have been looking for a new place to try that never heard of this place are going to like me. And the owner, the manager, and the people that work there are going to appreciate what I just did. It's all free, but I'm leveraging all of these audiences. I'm leveraging all of these relationships. I'm leveraging all of these people, right? And I'm not asking for anything in return right now. And that's not the point of it. The point of it is for me to produce content that is going to get me the furthest along my path of more engagement, a bigger audience. On Friday, there is a cafe, World Travelers, brand new, not too far from here. And I'm going to use the local review script, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to use the local review script and just do a video there. It's pretty new. And I don't think a lot of people know about it yet. So I just want to get a video done there. Again, I'm going to tag it, right? I'm going to location it in the post. And then on Saturday, it's Eat Outside Day. It's National Eat Outside Day on Saturday. So can you find a place right near me is a place called Rattlesnake Bar. It's on the American River. It's a beautiful, kind of cool place up there, about 15 minutes away. And that'd be a great place to go to for lunch. And again, if Wednesday is the best day of the week, which it is for where I'm at, maybe I go out on a Wednesday at 4 o'clock and I record the video for National Eat Outside Day, but I publish it maybe on Friday to give people a little bit of heads up, right? Maybe I couch it like, hey, if you're looking for a great date idea, tomorrow is National Eat Outside Day. You get my point right there, right? These are 5 free ways to get more content that'll get pushed by the algorithm, that leverages audience, that will endear you to more people in your local area, and that will help you get more leads to engage with. If you combine just this with the pending and sold tip I gave you, holy cow. Let's go back to the dashboard and let's take a look at what I was just talking about. And so here, you're going to combine, and I'll be done in 2 minutes. Scroll all the way down, short form video scripts right here. You'll see international holidays. There's more scripts than what I showed you. Hey, whatever you feel that is up your lane, do it. The ones I point out are the ones that I can leverage locations, places in my area. So here's Dog Appreciation Day, view script. Here's the script. Always put it in your own voice, right? The National Chop Suey Day, view script. There's the script. There's a little arrow up here. You see in the upper right, there's a little scroll. National Eat Outside Day, view script right there. And you'll see the other one, National Blueberry Popsicle. That's random. So anyways, the last thing here regarding these videos, these scripts, click learn more, right? It says here, just click the view script, Oh, I'm sorry, learn more. You will see a great video here covering this in more detail. But what I want to show you right below the video that I showed you earlier about doing the short form video. Remember this video? We looked at that a little earlier. Right under this is a script called local reviews. And here's the script right there. Take the script that we got for the particular day. So you got the script for, let's go back. You got the script for Dog Appreciation Day. Here's the script. So take a look at this script and then take a look at that local review script and kind of combine them together a little bit so that you're promoting both the day. Hey, it's National Dog Appreciation Day. We got that. And then, but also you want to make sure that you're letting people know where you're at. Hey, this is Scott Pierce. I'm over at Fido Dog Park here in Folsom. A beautiful day today. And why are we here? Because it's National Dog Appreciation Day. And there you go. So you're accomplishing a lot more by promoting the day, Dog Appreciation Day, with the location. Is that clear to everybody? And with that, we are done. What do? We scheduled out ads, posts, and videos for Update and Educate. I think I did a pretty good job of being sensitive to budgets. So I walked you through, hey, if you can only spend $35 a week on Facebook ads, do it for the listing that is for sale. If you can afford $85 a week, then do the pending and sold on top of the listing for sale. That's $85 a week, $35 and $50. If you can afford $135, $140 a week or whatever it is, then I would add on the landing page, right, for the 100-point home marketing plan. And then you can just keep working your way up from there. This webinar is recorded. So I am recording this webinar. And any other questions, any feedback, any thoughts? If you have the opportunity, get into the mastermind group and find the database mastery, because social media is a daily thing. The database is not, right? The database is a two to three times a week thing. So we got social media done today. We know you should all know what was funny. I just watched a video this morning from another trainer, social media mastery on all platforms or something like that. And all it was how to type in how to do a marketing plan in Chat GPT. But those are the kind of videos that kill me, because by the time you get done with that video, all they're doing is selling you their training program, and you got more questions than answers. If you know what I'm talking about, the kind of videos on YouTube just absolutely drive me crazy, because I see the title and I think, oh my God, this is gonna be awesome. But how I get out the video, like, you wasted an hour to give me 10 hours of work to do, versus this call. We did it in about an hour, and we're either done or we know what we're going to do to get done for the rest of the entire week. Absolutely awesome. So thank you, everybody. Let our support team know if you need any help, and we'll talk to you soon.